I'm fine.
Oh, yeah.
I thought all the air was running out of you. You went.
Is that mold?
You start laughing and you just go.
You could start off, and then I'll like throw in my fucking goddamn it, fuck off, little Edgar things here and there.
So we were having a match with Martial Law in PWX, and Martial Law is Drake Braddock and Ego. I think he dropped the Sebastian. I think he's just Ego.
Right.
And it was a tag match, and it's the main event of the last ever Future show. And it was a big deal.
It's funny to me because I know it's coming.
It's a really big deal. So we're getting ready to have this match, and we're in the back, and we're going over stuff, and I mean it's like spot. We're gonna call this spot. We're gonna call this spot. We're gonna call this spot. And like they were both really young during this match, so like so I'm not like burying them or knocking them because it was fine. I do that still. I call because a bunch of spots.
Well, the thing is, in the back we would call stuff. And then they would be like, "Oh no, we should do this. We should do this. We should do this. We should do this." All right, man. You want to just add that fucking thing on there? All right.
There's a little funny side joke. They talked about hitting the ropes and then coming together with their opponent on the ground and slapping hands and dropping an elbow together.
Right.
And I go,
I know they were just real fucking jacked.
Real stoked about that spot. I just go, "Oh my god, that's awesome! Did you guys make that up? Did you invent that?" But so we're going over. At one point, Drake wants to throw in a triangle choke that Edric has to come over to pick him up, and then Drake would just throw his legs up, kind of like the Undertaker would do, and like throw. But it would be a triangle, not a go-go plata.
Yeah.
Because I'm a mark. But so he would throw him in a triangle.
Yeah.
Because that'll come up later.
Yeah.
So we're going over all of this, and the match is getting ready to start, and music starts playing. I go, "That's us." And one of the two, I won't say who, but one of the two goes, "Wait, we're up now?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's us." And he goes, "Oh, no." So we're about to go out. The music starts, and I go, "That's us." And he goes, "Oh, we're up now?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes...
"Oh, I don't know who that is."
He goes, "I'm not ready." I'm like, "Oh, well, we'll figure it out."
Let's take a wild guess.
Step in the dark.
I'm not gonna say who it is.
But
let's say one of them talks like that, and the other one talks like this.
I don't want to put anybody. It was just a really funny moment that happened. Like, oh, there was just like that little hint of like fear. I've never seen fear in someone's eyes before, like true. And then I saw it in that moment. I'm like, "Oh no, we're not ready." But so we go out and match starts and everything's going okay.
Right.
It's happening, and I think the first thing that went wrong was something going to the spot too early.
Yeah, it was just something happened, and then Drake goes for, I think his finish was that back
that running
kick,
like side
running
kick,
back kick, and he goes to it like maybe 5 minutes into the match.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, and he hits it, and I go, way too early. And the camera's right there, so you see me laying on the ground selling, go way too early.
Right into the camera.
Way too early.
And I was trying, because I saw where the camera was, so I was trying to walk out and get in front of it, so I couldn't get there in time, because it was just way too early. So we go to that spot too early, and we got to slow it down. So we work out where I get into the ring, and everything's all kiboshed and out of control.
Right.
So Drake's on me, and he's got me in the ropes, and I say, reverse clothesline, because I'm gonna cut him down, and we're gonna get the heat back on.
Yep.
So he goes to send me. The reverse happens, and I go to throw this clothesline. And when I throw a clothesline, I like to kind of lay out with it a little bit. And Drake ducks, and I lay out. And then just in slow motion, I just fall to my face because I've completely whiffed this clothesline in my one opportunity to get everything back in track.
All right.
So Drake comes over and picks me up and goes, "Oh shit, I'm sorry. Clothesline me." I go, "Okay." And I hit him, this is a clothesline. And I throw a hold on, and I go, "We're going to sit here for a second." And I start to get my bearings, and I tag Edric back in, and that's, I think, when you drop the elbow.
Yeah. Yeah, I dropped I dropped like the Charlie Haas, or not Charlie Haas, but the Dolph Ziggler thing, elbow,
Right.
jumping elbow, leaping elbow.
Yeah.
And I laid it in.
It was in there a little bit.
Laid it in a good bit.
Old vet. Old Wiley vet.
Wiley Edger vet.
But I don't think it was supposed to be as snug as it was. Because I saw
pretty snug, yeah.
Drake sits up and goes, "Oh my god!" And you're just like, okay. So we're back into it, and everything's going fine. And then later on, everything breaks down again. That's like the third time everything's starting to break down. And I'm not saying it's their fault, and I'm not saying it's our fault. It was just like a crazy mess. And then at one point, Edric hits his spot, and he's supposed to go over and set up for the triangle.
That was fucking, like, they were adamant.
Drake really wanted
Drake
to get
was
that
like,
triangle.
yeah, we need to get that in there. And the other guy, yeah, we need to get that in there.
Edric walks over to reach down and grab this triangle and looks up, and Drake is just slowly getting out of the ring when he's supposed to be laying in the middle of this triangle. So everything's falling apart. They get back into something.
Right.
I think at one point Ego gets in the ring and like we had to like brush him back out. Drake gets back in the ring. Edric and them work to a spot. I'm supposed to come in to break up a finish, but the finish hasn't happened, and I'm waiting. Or I'm supposed to break up the triangle.
Right.
He's supposed to lock him in the triangle. I come in and break it up. So I'm just selling on the apron, like waiting for the triangle, and it's not coming. So I guess Drake was like, "Where's Ty?" So Drake rolls out of the ring, grabs me, and rolls me in, and I just go, "What the fuck are we doing?" I just get rolled into the ring, and I have no clue where anyone is.
Right.
And at that point, Ego jumps in because it was supposed to be Drake hits a deal on you, and Ego hits me with the angle slam.
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to break up a pin for him after taking the angle slam. There was a lot.
All right.
So Ego grabs me to give me the angle slam, and that's not like a move that you can like set up and tease. Like once he grabs me, we're going.
Right.
And he grabs me, and as he's picking me up, he goes, "Angle slam?" Like he's asking me if I want to take. I'm like,
Angle slam?
I go, "Yeah, I guess," as we're going up. I take this angle slam. For some reason, the ring was the hardest anything has ever been in the history of man.
Right.
I hit, and if you find the video, there's no give at all. I just hit, and it's just a thud.
Right.
So the wind's knocked out of me. I hear one. I look up, and Edric's going, he's waving his hand fast with his eyes wide open at me to break up the pin. I go, "Oh, yeah." I roll over, and I just, like, push Drake slightly, like, nudging him, and I go, "It's broken up!" And I roll away, and then that's what leads into, I guess, the finish.
Right.
Which was...
It was something different. We tried.
Yeah, it was the roaring elbow into the Saito suplex. But I forget how we even got into that, but... So much had gone wrong in that match. Oh, no, because there was the one point where we finally got everything back on track. We're leading to the finish. You go for the springboard cutter, and the referee's in the corner.
Oh, yeah. Josh Main doesn't get out of the corner.
So you had to change direction, and you end up just grabbing him and just going, "Cutter," and pulling him down for a cutter.
Yeah.
And then we end up doing the finish, and we get to the back, and everyone's just
I remember talking, like, Josh was in the corner. I go, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I think it was... Drake grab me and then do like the front roll thing.
I forgot. There's one point where I'm on the floor,
Right.
and I'm just leaning against the apron. And Mark Man comes over to me. He goes, "Hey, you okay?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "It's fucked. The whole thing's fucked."
Everyone probably except them, because they were so terrified, said, "Oh my god, this is so fucking
It's so. But Mark Man, he was acting like there was a power plant melting down. He's like, "It's so bad. We gotta get out of here." Like,
I might have been the first one that said this is fucked, because I'd be laying on the apron too.
Yeah.
Mark Van would come over to one of us and just talk to us, you know.
Right. Right.
And I said the same. I was like, this fucking fucked.
So we get to the back, and everyone's apologizing to each other. And it's okay. It was what it was, and we're all talking. You know, everyone's we all made mistakes and blah, blah, blah. And we got through it, but we got through it, and we got to the finish, and everything was great. And then afterwards, I'm talking to Quinn, and I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm really sorry. I don't know what happened. It was just wires got crossed, and we tried to do too much." Quinn goes, "I thought everything was fine. Structurally, I thought the match was great."
Do you have enough t-shirts? Of course you don't. I think the real question is, do you have enough t-shirts that say, "I'm spooky and I'm proud"? Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Matt Connard and embrace your spooky side. ProWrestlingTees.com/Matt Connard.